previous method colliery was very old fashioned. When you extract coal on the ground, you're left with a gap between the roof and the floor. And if you don't support the roof, it'll collapse down on you. And we were using big 7-foot wooden props to stop the roof coming down on top.
Ti'n gweld o? Hwna di'r always yn try. A hwn sy'n symud y pistons o'r gwaith, be?
The wealthiest men in Great Britain. Now down in Cardiff Docks in the early 1800s, well up until 1947, were the biggest exporter of coal than any other docks in the world. And down in Cardiff Docks was a big building called the Coal Exchange. It's actually a 5-star hotel now, and that's the contracts we made for coal right around the world. And in 1911, the very first £1 million contract on check signed in the world was signed to William Thomas Lewis. Until 1947, in every colliery in South Wales, the only form of transport on the ground was ponies, pit ponies. Then ponies would go down the mine and they were 2 years of age, and they wouldn't come up the mine alive again, they would actually die on the ground. Oh. There were stables built around the bottom and around the pit. Clean water taken down every day from the drink, straw from the sleep on, and hay and corn from wheat. And when we took the food on the ground for the ponies, rats and mice would get into the horses' food. And they would eat all the horses' food on the ground. And every colliery I worked at, we've had rats on the ground. And in the Rhondda Valley, we call them end vow. And end vow in Welsh means massive. The rats are bigger than the cats. When I asked people in the ground for the very first time in 1969, when you see it today now, we will be standing on the rail tracks. This gate will be shut down. The gentleman in front of him is called the banksman, and he was in charge of all operations at the top of the shaft. And everybody went in the other side, and everybody had their own individual lamp check. My number was number 39, and that was the way you took the through up and home many men. And then you would drop like a stone on the ground. It would take you 40 seconds to travel 434 meters.
Yeah.
Wow, this is so cool, isn't it?
Working from Monday to Saturday, 72 hours a week on the ground. And the youngest was only 4 years of age. There was only one child at the time in the area. There was not 2 or 3 children, one child by themselves. But them children never got paid. With an 8-foot drill rod, which is roughly 2.2 meters. And they would drill all holes in the rock in front. And each hole would be 8 foot deep, 2.2 meters deep, and all at different angles. After they completed drilling, you know, I would come along. I would put a detonator in the first pill of dynamite, tie the cable onto the powder like that. Now we're going to the hole with the wires pointing out. And that was called the primer, because it got a detonator inside it. And it weighs 200 grams. And I would put another 4 pills of powder in behind it. So when I shot 500 holes, there would be 500 pills of dynamite. So every detonator got 2 different colour wires, like you can see over there. The 2 different colour wires. So after I completed charging up every single hole, I would start on the right hand side, go up and down the heading, and you've got to connect every detonator together. You've got to make a circuit, and you'd be left with 2 detonator wires on the left hand side, and you had a big short firing cable then going back the roadway 300 meters. So you all seen the Tom and Jerry film with dynamite blowing up in the air. But in 1977, on top of these big arches, there was 434 meters of rock. So when I fired, the round couldn't go up in the air, it would come back the tunnel. And big lumps of stone the size of a football are known to go back 100 meters. And if they hit the miner, they would kill him, and then men's safety was my responsibility. I would send the men back a tunnel 300 meters. I would always be the last person in the tunnel. Using my oil lamp, I would go right across the area and check in for methane gas. As long as there was no methane gas present, I would connect my last 2 detonator wires to my short firing cable. Then I would go back to the tunnel myself because I didn't want to get blown up. I would press that button. You want to press that button for me?
Press it.
That one there.
What did you do?
You set off an explosion.